Hi guys, my name is Modo Victor and I'm here again with the roundup for Super Eagles players that played over the weekend and plied their trade around the world. Remember, I give you all these updates as much as I can. Every Super Eagles player involved over the weekend, I'll give you all their details, all Nigerian players abroad actually. But most importantly, if I proceed with this video, I need to tell you guys that Sporting Lagos beat Quora United by 2-0 in Lagos. Now, this last weekend was not just any other weekend. It was a weekend that signaled the gathering again of the national team. Yes, all invited Super Eagles players will be together in Morocco starting from today, Monday. They start arriving for friendly games against Ghana and Mali. All things being equal, I should be with the team by Wednesday if all sits out to give you all the information firsthand as long as I get them. But let's go straight down to the roundup. Remember, anything concerning Nigerian players abroad, you can find them on this channel and join us grow. Help us grow. Let's get into this, guys. We kick off with the biggest story of the weekend. Yes, Victor Osimhen was on the bench. Yes, read it clearly. Victor Osimhen was on the bench for the game between Inter Milan and Napoli. Yes, the coach put the biggest player in the club on the bench for this game. We don't know why, but Victor, when he's on the bench, whether he's playing, he's the greatest cheerleader for his team. He keeps going at it, cheered everybody on and cheered every minute of that game. So since we start with Victor, we can as well just go into Serie A straight. So we've done Victor Osimhen and Napoli. We move on from Victor Osimhen and Napoli and we move on to Simi Wankwo and Salernitana. Now, Simi Wankwo came on in the second half and played for 38 minutes in the game. He came off the bench but could not do anything to help his team from falling at home 0-1 to Lecce. They lost at home to Lecce 0-1. Simi Wankwo was involved for 38 minutes in that game. Honorable mention goes to Chukwueze Ekwemesi. He's also played for Salernitana, but he was on the bench. He was on the bench throughout the game and was not involved at all in this game. Away from Simi Wankwo, Salernitana and Chukwueze Ekwemesi, we move on to Maduka Okoye. Maduka Okoye played all of 90 minutes and they got 2 goals past him. Yes, he's been in match form, crazy form, amazing form for Udinese, but he could do nothing about the 2 goals that they considered over the weekend. They lost 0-2 to Torino and he played all of 90 minutes. Another Nigerian player in this club is Isaac Success. Isaac Success came on in the last quarter of the game but could do nothing about turning. Remember, he's a striker. He could do nothing about changing the course of the game. He could not get a goal, didn't get an assist, and he also fell on his sword alongside our goalkeeper, fine boy goalkeeper Maduka Okoye. Away from Udinese, Maduka Okoye and Isaac Success, we move over to Samuel Chukwueze and AC Milan. Yes, Samuel Chukwueze played for 17 minutes for AC Milan in this game. He came on in the second half and grabbed or helped himself to a goal in their 1-3 away win against Verona. Chukwueze came on as usual, hustle, bustle, got a goal. But the most beautiful thing for me about his goal was the celebration. There was a lot of joy to be seen from his fellow players. They were so happy for Samuel Chukwueze that he got his goal, and that's beautiful. Very, very beautiful to see. Away from Samuel Chukwueze, we'll move on to Tyrone Ebuehi and Empoli. Tyrone Ebuehi came in for 25 minutes in their home game against Bologna, but could do nothing about his side's defeat to high-flying Bologna. He played for 25 minutes in this game, and it's beautiful to see Tyrone Ebuehi getting the minutes and we need our right back position is one of the most talked positions in Super Eagles. There is Olaino. We are going to get back to our solid boxer, right? Now there's Tyrone, and there's also the amazing right back from Remo Stars, Sadiq. Remember that name, guys. Sadiq from Remo Stars. Moving away from there, we leave Italy totally and we move over to England. And starting England from no other place than Fulham. Yes, Calvin Bassey was involved for all of 90 minutes in their, listen to this, in their 3-0 win over Tottenham. Yes, like they picked Tottenham up, they flogged Shaggy, entered Tottenham body, and Calvin was in the game throughout and played his part in ensuring that they earned a clean sheet in this game. Take it from me, that's very, very tough. That's a tough ask in the Premier League. They ended clean sheet in this game. It was not easy at all. Another Nigerian that plays for this club is Alexander Iwobi, and he played for all of 81 minutes in this game. He didn't get a goal, didn't get an assist, but was instrumental in ensuring that they won this game 3-0. It's beautiful to see our in it boys flexing enjoying their game. It's such a beautiful thing to see. Away from Fulham and the Init boys, we'll go back to Frank Onyeka. He's not a full Init boy per se, but all of them Shade England. So Frank Onyeka was involved for 58 minutes in Brentford's game against Burnley. They lost 2-1 away from home against Burnley, but he played for all of 58 minutes, couldn't get an assist, couldn't get a goal, but he, as usual, once you think of Frank Onyeka, you think of the tank, you think of hustle and bustle, he always delivers. Away from Frank Onyeka, move over to Luton Town and Gabriel Osho. He picked up a new injury and has now pulled out of Nigeria's squad. Yes, Nigeria's squad for the international friendlies between against Ghana and Mali. It would have been beautiful to see the defender get into the. I mean, when invites will always be handed out, this was his chance to get into the team, but that opportunity might go to another person at this point. But get well, Gabriel. So let's see what you can offer the Super Eagles. Away from the Premier League, totally, we move out to the English Championship and we go. See, anytime I go to Championship, I always call my guy, Jamil Collins, whether he play or he no play. Well, he was on the bench in this game for their 2-0 away loss to Swansea. Swansea beat Cardiff City 2-0. He was on the bench throughout, you get. But now my guy, I go mention his name every time while I do this thing, beginning to end. I'll call him at every point. Away from him, I move on to Watford and Emmanuel Dennis. Yes, see, there's this amazing love story between Emmanuel Dennis and Watford. Anytime he comes back to that club, no matter how abysmal his form was anywhere, he'd always get goals for Watford. He'd always be amazing for Watford. Away from home, he scored the all-important goal in the 44th minute in this game, giving interim coach Tom Cleverley, yes, hear that well, interim coach Tom Cleverley his first win in his first game in charge. Away from Emmanuel Dennis, talking about Tom Dele Bashiru. He also played for Watford. He played for all of 90 minutes in this game and played an important part in ensuring that they got all 3 points, a very, very slim away victory. He played all of 90 minutes. He's basically the engine room for Watford, and it will be beautiful to see him in Morocco with the rest of Super Eagles for the games against Ghana and Mali. Away from Tom Bashiru, we'll go over to Wilfred Ndidi and Leicester City. Yes, in regular time, they played 2-2 with Chelsea. Yes, 2-2 with Chelsea. The midfielder played for all of 77 minutes, but eventually Chelsea got to win the game 4-2. But it was beautiful to see. I mean, anytime that we have Leicester City play against the big boys in the Premier League, take note, Leicester City is coming back to the Premier League. No matter how you do it, they are on their way back. So it's beautiful to see Ndidi again rubbing it with the big boys. Ndidi and Acho would love to see them rub it a lot more with the big boys. Away from the FA Cup, we go over to the Turkish League. Yes, and we start with Ibrahim Starboy Olawoyin. I said Starboy for a reason. See, for those that are just knowing Ibrahim Olawoyin, he has been playing like this since he was in Rangers. He has been a problem to midfielders and defenders since he was in Rangers, and it's beautiful to note that he's now getting the respect that he deserves. Now, Ibrahim Olawoyin played for all of 90 minutes in their game against Gaziantep. I messed it up, I know. It was a 3-1 home win. He played for all of 90 minutes and he got a goal in that game. Wonderful midfielder. So think of an attacking midfielder that can take the ball, run up 30 and 35 yards, move your team further forward, handle the press, beat people in tight spaces. That's Ibrahim Olawoyin, and he should be in the Super Eagles setup one way or the other. Away from Ibrahim, we go over to David Akintola. He also plays in the same club with Ibrahim, Rizzospor, and he played for 83 minutes in this game. Didn't get a goal, didn't get an assist, but he played his part in ensuring that they won this game 3-1 at home. Away from him, we move over to Fenerbahce and Trabzonspor. Now, slow down. Now, listen, you know that slogan, no grief for anybody. Yes, Bright Osai Samuel basically embodied it in their away game against Trabzonspor. So it was 2-2 basically, and they scored a 9-minute winner. And you had fans of Trabzonspor coming to the pitch, and Baba, they set blow with my guy. They set blow. That's why the guy they ginger say, no go give for him. But if you see the blow where the guy follow the farm, so you guys have seen that video. Toba Fuya big blow. Tiba Fuya big blow. Like that's exactly what Bright Osai did in that game. But I'm happy that they got their win. Played for all of 90 minutes, was instrumental in getting the 2-3 win for his club. And then those are not scenes I want to see around football. Turkish football needs to clean up its mess, and very, very fast. Away from Bright Osai and Turkish League totally, we move over to the Premier League and we start with Yusuf Lawal. Yes, Yusuf Lawal plays for Aroca, and they lost away against Moreirense. Okay, and they lost away against Moreirense 1-0. He played for 55 minutes in this game. He gave his all, but could do nothing about the koboko that they collected. Moving on from him, I move on to Kelechi Nwakali and his club Chavez. They lost at home against Victoria Gomares. He played for only 13 minutes in this game. He played for only 13 minutes in this game and could not come in to change the course of the event. Came in the last quarter, in the final quarter of the game, and just joined the rest of his teammates to collect the koboko that they were flogging them. Away from him, I move over to the Belgian Pro League, and I start with Jordan. I have still not correctly gotten the pronunciation of his full name. I promise to get it. He plays for Ghent, and they had a massive win, 5-0 at home against Serie. That's a club that's dear to Victor Osimhen's heart. Against Serie, he played for 73 minutes in this game. Didn't get a goal, didn't get an assist. I mean, he's a defender, yes, but he played his part to ensure that they got a clean sheet while he was on the turf. Away from him, we move over to Al Hassan Yusuf and Royal Antwerp. Al Hassan Yusuf played for 88 minutes in their 1-1 draw against Royal Union SG. The midfielder played a significant role for his team as they secured a late draw at home. The Belgian came from behind to secure a point. We love to see those dramas in football. Away from him, away from Al Hassan Yusuf, we'll go over to Chidera Ejuke. He also plays for the same club, Royal Antwerp, and he played for all of 90 minutes. Didn't get a goal, didn't get an assist, and like I always keep screaming at the top of my voice, if you need a dribbler in this life, give the ball to Chidera Ejuke and he'll dribble for you. Away from Chidera Ejuke, I move over to Victor Udo. Victor Udo also still plays for Royal Antwerp, and he was on the bench throughout. So honorable mention for him since he also plays in that club. Away from Victor Udo, I move over to Toluwase Arokodare. Yes, he plays for Genk this time, and they played a 1-1 draw away against Westerlo. Nigerian forward played for all of 90 minutes and helped his team secure an away point despite being one man down in this game. Honorable mention goes to Iraso. He also plays for Genk, but he was not listed in the squad for this game. Away from the Belgian Pro League, I move over to the Danish Superliga, and I start with Steven Ode. Steven Ode, yes, he was not in the squad at all for their 1-1 draw against Nordsjælland away from home. Ibrahim Said, however, played for Viborg, and he played for 45 minutes in their 2-0 away loss against Limby. Against Limby, we move on. It was a bad day in the office. Played for only 45 minutes and was subbed out at the break. Away from the Danish league, I move over to the Fortuna Liga, and I start with Sparta Prague. Now, Sparta Prague played 2-1 at home against Radek Kralov, and Victor Olatunji played only 11 minutes in this game. He came on in the final stages of this game to help his team see out the win. It was a tough win, 2-1 win, and he played his part to ensure that they went with all 3 points. Mohamed Tijani now plays for Slavia Praha and he was on the bench as his team flogged Liberec by 3-0. Away from Mohamed Tijani, we move over to Igor Ogbu. Now, Igor Ogbu was also on the bench for Slavia Praha in their 3-0 win over Liberec. They play for the same club, that is Mohamed Tijani and Obu. They play for the same club. Now, Nigerian players abroad, they are applying our trade. They are making massive strides, and it's beautiful to see. Now, as much as possible, follow a Nigerian player, follow their story. They have amazing stories. Follow their football and just be their fan. Also, as much as you can, follow the Nigerian Premier League. Follow Sporting.